Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, welcome to Jungle Jubel English Literacy with me again, Syaza and the guest
Bella. Hi everyone and nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Bella. And today I will asking you about some points. And the first point is, can you explain to the audience what program are you participating in and how long it takes?
So I'm currently participating in a trimester program under AFS, and it allows us to explore intercultural programs. So it takes around 3 months.
Okay, and what was the process when you were finally placed in Indonesia and here, Palembang?
Actually, I didn't know that I was going to be placed in Palembang in Indonesia until around 2 weeks before my flight. So there was a lot of interview process, there was a lot of applications and a lot of requirements that I had to do. But finally, middle of August, I got all the details that I needed.
Okay, so you placed here in Palembang.
Yeah.
And what is your first impression to your friends, to the environment here in Palembang?
Actually, before I got to Palembang, I got really scared because of the new environment that I have to take on, new people, new family, new education, everything is new. But once I got here, just the warm welcomes and the faces of the people here are just, you know, comforting.
You're such a heartwarming person though.
Yeah, and so were the people in Palembang, so I really enjoyed already my first weekend here.
Okay, so maybe I want to ask you about what is the differences between the learning system or school between the Philippines and Indonesia. Can you please explain to the audience?
Yeah, actually there is one concern that I had because back in the Philippines we actually use the English language to discuss in our classrooms. Like I think there are only 1 or 2 subjects where we use international languages or our local language, the Filipino language. But here in Indonesia, in Palembang, they actually use Bahasa in almost all subjects.
We use all local languages actually.
Yeah, and also Palembangese.
Yes, Palembangese. And how does the food taste here? Are you trying pempek?
Yes, I tried pempek. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. You know, like the ball one, the ball pempek.
Oh my god, you like it?
It's my favorite with kucha, right?
Wow, you like pempek.
I really do.
But there's no difference between the Indonesian food and Philippines food. Is there any difference?
There is actually. In the Philippines, it's more savory, but here in Indonesia, it's more spicy.
Yeah, a lot of things.
A lot of things that are spicy.
Yes, and the last question is, do you have a hope here? And is there anything you want to convey to the audience? And you 1 week here?
Yeah.
About the impression you got the 1 week here?
Yeah, actually, in terms of hope, I feel like, you know, once you just push through and once you just have the willingness to do something and just, you know, push yourself and push the boundaries that you have, because I wouldn't be here right now doing this interview if it weren't for me getting out of my comfort zone. So I think you guys should go for whatever you aspire and inspire to be. So I just hope for the best, and I'm very hopeful because during my 1 week here in Palembang, I've already picked up words and phrases, and sometimes there are like questions in Indonesian that I can actually answer now. So that's good. So I'm seeing a lot of hope. I still have a lot of time.
I'm kind of curious about the difference between the culture of Philippines and Indonesia. Can you explain short about it? The different culture.
Actually, it's not quite different. It's actually quite similar. I think it's because we're both ASEAN countries.
Yes, ASEAN.
Yeah. So you know salin? Yeah, salin. We also have the same thing. Yeah, we call it mano.
Oh, mano.
Yeah, it's to respect the elderly. And when I got
that's a new knowledge for me, actually. Thank you.
Yeah. So it's quite similar. There's not really much of an adjustment, but of course there's still quite a few. But I'm actually loving Palembang and I'm loving Indonesian culture.
You love pempek though?
I love pempek. I'm gonna eat it until I live here.
Actually, I do in the morning I always eat pempek for breakfast?
My host mother, she said, you can watch me make it, so when you go to the Philippines, you can make it yourself. Because I really loved it.
God.
Yeah, they got me like a whole box of pempek because I wouldn't stop eating
That's such
pempek.
an addictive food, actually. Pempek.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all of the question. Thank you, Bella. You're
Thank
such
you
a
so
heartwarming
much.
person. Thank
You too.
Jungle, unlocking the power of word through conversation.